Good afternoon. You join me again for another exciting episode of whatever with Ultra Jugular. Now I know I've got 2 subscribers in less than 24 hours and I'm very, very appreciative. I'm very pleased. This is the other bike. This is the Triumph Tiger Explorer 1200, which is a triple cylinder 1200cc 135 brake horsepower, I believe, maybe 130. Anyway, it's a bit of a different machine to the Grom, but this is the other bike. This is kind of the bike I bought so I can take the wife out on, because she likes to go out on the bike, and obviously it covers a lot of ground. I've commuted on it and all the rest of it as well, but I prefer to commute on the Grom because it makes me giggle like a small girl, whereas this, not so much. It's just not, it's not fun, really. It's not a fun machine. It's a purposeful machine. The reason I didn't pull off then is because I hit neutral and I thought I was in first. What a muppet! There you go. I've had a catalogue of sort of disappointment with this machine, and it all revolves around the wind noise, which you no doubt can hear. This is the 3rd screen I've had on here. This is a Puig Touring, and I've had a short screen on there which just kind of came down to here. That worked quite well, but at 6'2" I struggle with this wind noise you can hear. This is the screen back all the way at the moment, and surprisingly this is my best option. But I can't stand motorcycles with screens. I forgot that when I bought it, because I always just suffer this noise. And not only is it noise, it actually flaps my head around back and forth, buffeting. This is the best I've had it. And as you can probably hear, it's not great. There you go, that's what it sounds like. I looked and looked recently to get a bike that I thought would be quieter, i.e. a bike with no bloody fairing on it, because I just like having my head in clean air, because that's what helmets are designed for. They're designed to be aerodynamic in clean air, and most of us spend our time sat behind these bastard screens. But anyway, I digress. I'm actually going to get the Grom or the MSX 125, whatever you want to call it. I just call it a Grom because it's easier. And I've got to adjust the chain on it before I leave, because the chain that comes with them obviously isn't the best quality. I don't even think it's an O-ring. I think it's just an old school friction full chain. It stretches, and cheap chains often stretch, so I need to adjust it. It's not a lot, but I want to keep it in check because obviously I'm using it every day. I'm a big lad. When it irritates me enough, I'll change the chain and sprockets to a DID or whatever, but I'll get an X-ring chain for sure. Just the best quality I can get for less adjustment and more longevity, really. This beast is a shaft drive, so it's very low maintenance. And there you go. That's just about all I got to tell you today. I might see you later on the MSX, yeah? Shink!